I'll be playing more Maplestory. And honestly, despite what I said, or kind of planned last time for like today, I'm going to play more Maplestory because I realized that Thursday I'm probably not going to stream. Well, I might, but I can't have the microphone plugged in because otherwise everyone will be hearing my family talking in the background. And that would not be fun. So, yeah, I don't want to explain the circumstances to anyone else in my house. So, long story short, if I do stream on Thursday, it's not going to be something like this. It's going to be something with no microphone and stuff. Anyways, I also had to move my mic because I can't grab my keyboard. Okay. So this is my burning level character. Now at level 193 after like 3 days of grinding. And I'm trying to get her to level 200 quickly as possible. I did create a Thunderbreaker. Yeah, Thunderbreaker. Now I'm just doing quests so I could level this character up to 200. And it's been pretty easy. Although it's a bit of a struggle because I'm always lazy to level up characters. Kinda glad I did pick this class because I didn't create one on Scania yet, and I guess that's kinda it. I didn't create one on Scania yet. And my defense is terrible. And also I made sure the volume's low on the thing, so you guys can hear me talk. The sound effects. Because the sound effects are really loud. It was really loud at the start of last stream, so I had to adjust it. And I'm able to stream at this time because I actually have no classes this entire week. Usually, depending on the campus, they only have it like for like the first 2-3-ish days, where you would have classes and then the rest of the week off. But my university basically had the entire week off instead, which is nice. So I get to stay home. Although I should also be studying on the side because that's... Well, I am, but studying kind of burns me out a lot, so I just like... Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. I feel like I would be here forever trying to explain everything, so... Yeah. Basically, point being, I have no classes, and I am also taking a bit of a break from studying. Thankfully, the semester's almost over, so once I like do put in a lot of effort at studying, I am completely done with the semester, so... Uh-oh. Okay, what else do we normally talk about? Oh great, I'm running out of health potions. I have no health potions. I am sad. I'm hoping the glory shop is available, but it's not, so... Oh yeah, I should do that quest. I should have done that first. But it's not, so I am stuck with no health potions unless I spend a lot of mesos in the game on it. And I'm gonna have like a lot of tradable ones on my other characters, so I might have to do that. I'm always getting hit in me. Okay. Also, several days now, and I'm still like at this point, I'm kind kind of gotten myself like a little more like interested in the Trails Kiseki series that I'm like at this point I'm just like waiting for like the 4th game to be announced in English, the 4th Cold Steel game. And part of me, like, once I actually catch up with the series as a whole, because, like, okay, the thing is, I did watch the 4th game. I explained this in my last stream, that, or one of the streams, I don't know which one, but I explained it that I did see, I've seen the Cold Steel games, 1, 2, and 3. Although I do want to rewatch 3 because I want to see, because I missed some, like, side quest stuff in playthroughs. And while I would love to play it myself, I can't. I don't own the PlayStation 4, and and I also decided to just wait till PS5 comes out because, backwards compatibility. Can't wait for that, though, because yeah. And I decided to watch, like, 20 hours of Cold Steel 4. About 20 hours. The point I stopped watching the playthrough was around the first set of Bond events. Because I told myself I knew it was going to get much crazier from here on out, and it feels like I want to wait till it comes out in English. That, and I want to catch up with the previous games, because I haven't really seen much of the previous games. I've known stuff from reading about it, from reading points here and there, and Cold Steel mentioning events and all. But it's also like, okay, just lead monster spawn. But I've also seen like a bit of Sky 1, and soon enough I should be starting to watch a playthrough of that. And I know the games are on Steam, so I could actually just buy it and play it myself, but I could just buy the point being, I could buy and play the Sky Saga myself, as well as the first 2 Cold Steel games, but they are expensive, and I don't have the money to buy them. So, I'm watching playthroughs because it'd be a bit easier, to deal with that. Leave me alone, enemy. Anyway, soon enough I'm going to be catching up with the entire Trails series. And it's also a good idea because I'm going to see it as a preparation for the English release of Cold Steel 4. And that's going to be fun. In all seriousness, it will be fun because depending on when it comes out, and very much depending, I might be able to play the game myself. However, I don't think I can stream the game because that means I also had to get a capture card to stream the game with. Because if it's going to be the same for the Cold Steel 4 release, basically there's going to be like I guess it'll be the same for PS5, but I'm saying this because I might be getting a PS5 and playing the Cold Steel games as the first games I'll play on that console. Maybe. I really don't know. But if it's gonna be like Cold Steel 3 and like what's like the system of the PS4 right now, like if you enter like a very spoiler heavy scene, it's gonna like block the recording, like stop it, pause it, and all, like, and then resume and all that. That is likely gonna happen, and so yeah. I would need a capture card. So that would, yeah, obviously not using the thing. Okay, at this point I'm confused and not sure what I'm talking about anymore, but I'm like, I just think, the point is like, I can't wait for it to come out in English, but it's gonna be a while, and It's only been a month since Cold Steel 3 came out in English, so they're not going to announce the fourth game immediately yet. I just realized I was supposed to be doing quest. Ow! Stop it! Stop! Enemies, go away! Okay, what are on all these days? I'm obviously not gonna do all this because I started this thing late. Okay, let's go back to town. Okay, let's see. But yeah, I really want to, like, I'm waiting for, like, obviously Cold Steel 4 to be announced in English, but it's only been a month since the third game came out in English, so I have to wait so it's gonna be a while until they announce it or something. But I will be waiting for that day. So oops, I forgot there was a quest I completed. Didn't even notice. Okay, let's just do all this. I'm fine with skipping this because I've done this like 10 times now. I have like several characters that are really high level at this point. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, so basically this quest is just obviously Lucid related. I've seen this like 5, 10 times or something. How many characters do I have over at level 190? I should do the glory guard thing for this character, so I could also get some coins. I didn't because I thought it would be a good idea to record it. Ow. Okay, I'm teleported here for some reason. Okay, and that was it for this quest. Also, like 24% already to net level up stuff. And let me go do this. So I could start collecting coins. I'm gonna move to the event map. Obviously, after 10 hours, I really wish they'd put the Arcane River story as a separate content, like at least story mode kind of version. Like, why do we have to be like another character? Let's watch a cutscene. If I'm right, the cutscene, I don't know how this is gonna work. Let's see. Okay, this is the same. Because I know that the cutscenes are different, like, depending on the class of the character. Like, you'll get one obviously more focused on Angelic Buster, one that's focused on the Cygnus Knight, I just said the exact characters I've done this so far. Although I'm not sure how different it is for all of them. I know the Explorer ones are the same, except for the optional classes, like Cannoneer. I mean, not optional. The classes are... The classes that are also Explorer classes, but are not, like, have the same story. Like the one with the Maple Tree, Maple Island. Okay, I didn't really... I don't know, it just says go to Outpost means skip the cutscenes, and it's like, I don't want to skip the specific class cutscenes. And I have to do this like about... Oh dear. I'm gonna do it for all the characters I have up to level 100, but... Wait, aren't all the heroes different? I think all the hero classes are different. Yeah, I think so. It is, okay. Okay. Also, make sure I don't skip anything by accident. I won't be able to do all the characters though because I don't have a lot of level 100 characters. I'm still mad at myself. I didn't do the Tenebris Expedition like stuff last year. I'm mad because I didn't get to see all the event exclusive stuff, and it's like, and the story's still in the game, but you had to be like level 250. Like, why? Anyways. Okay, this should be different. Okay, this is different. This battle drew the ultimate line between good and evil. It was our chance to prove once and for all that we would not cower in fear when our home, our families, and our very existence was threatened. In the face of almost certain destruction, each and every one of you bravely joined the mission to Tenebris. When our moment to strike finally arrived, our character selflessly charged into the heart of danger to face the Black Mage directly. And against all odds, we succeeded. We destroyed the darkness and saved our world. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you all for your bravery. And now I ask everyone here, will you stand with me again? Will you help me keep evil at bay and build a new, peaceful Maple world? Okay. I'm not reading this accent. Okay. Oh, I think is it different in your class because I'm obviously picked Thunderbreaker? Okay. Okay, we cannot thank you enough for your service. Your unwavering dedication to the Empress is inspiring. Will you honor us with your support in this time of peace? Just as I always have. I consider it the highest honor to serve Empress Cygnus faithfully for as long as I am needed. Okay, I'm assuming the dialect's slightly different depending on which class you picked. Obviously. The same, I think, would be for Explorer as well. I don't know. Okay, and this is the same thing. Okay, let me just start collecting coins on this character as quickly as possible. Okay, basically all this has to be the same. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, so the only little difference is the cutscene, like right there, the aftermath. And if I'm gonna show it all, I have to play the entire thing on all my different characters. Oops. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Pretty much the same thing. The aftermath cutscene is the only thing that's different. Okay. Can I still do this thing on this character? Yeah, I can. Okay. Things. Okay, let's go collect some coins so I can. I also have to be careful with my mouse cursor so it doesn't go over the health MP bar stuff. What am I doing? Yeah, let's go hunt enemies. Oh, I forgot I'm here. Oops. Okay, let's see. How can I have this? It's so hard. Why? I mean, I get it's a high level, but this is gonna be so painful to do everything else, like an Arcane River. Let's see. Okay, now on. Okay, now I have no idea what to talk about. Part of me just wants to keep talking about, like, trails. I guess I could, but I really don't want to accidentally, like, lead people into telling me spoilers. I am excited, however, to actually play the games. Well, the thing is, I want to play Cold Steel 3 and 4. Although I'm still gonna watch playthroughs of both until I get the console. Yeah, so even if I'm watching playthroughs of the Cold Steel games right now, or basically the Trails games in general, I guess, like, in general now, because I'm gonna be playing them, the 3 and 4, like, it's fine, because that will be a whole year from now when the PS5 comes out, and I actually plan to get the PS5. I'm gonna wait till I'm not gonna buy a PS4 Pro, and also it's like, you have, like, the PS5, like, already, like, set for release next year, like, the console. And with it being confirmed that it will have a PS4 backwards compatibility, like, there's, like, a more benefit there, like, to wait, so. Yeah, so in a year's time, that's when I'll be playing the Cold Steel 3 and 4. 4, depending on when it comes out in English. Yeah, when it comes out in English. Which we don't know yet. A lot of us are predicting, no. Basically, I said this a million times, but all I know about the Trails, Cold Steel 4 is up to, like, Act 2 of the first set of Bond events, you get in Act 2. Like, everything else after that, I actually don't know, and I don't even know what the Bond events are about. I just know they happen, but that's it. So I want a new damage skin on my Thunderbreaker, but there's no damage skins available. I did say I was going to play this game again on December 4th, or like the day after December 4th, but of course I'm playing it today because I actually wanted to play a little more on stream. I'm doing this thing daily as well, so. Closer. I do wish some story things in Maplestory were like, you know, like the blockbuster. Like, I wish it was kind of more like that because it's like at this point, because I missed the event version, which is a level scaled version of Tenebris, like the finale. I mean, I can easily watch the other parts of Arcane River on YouTube, but now I just had to solely watch it on YouTube, and I can't play it myself because I'm really underleveled. Like, my highest level character is level 215, close to, like, 30% away from level 216, so. Now my nose. I zoom that in? Anyways, like, back to the topic of trails. Yeah, I don't know much about it. Basically, the point I stopped at was a good enough point because it was the point where I'm not that much spoiled by the fan art. Well, I wouldn't say I was spoiled by the fan art, but I kind of put 2 and 2 together after just, like, knowing what happened at the end of the 3rd game. And also, when I think about it now, I'm just, like, imagining, like, how would someone feel just, like, getting into the series? Okay. This is, like, really random, but I kept imagining, like, what if someone, like, was playing the Trails games, they finished Cold Steel 2, but before they even start 3, they accidentally see advertising, promotion stuff of Cold Steel 4, and then they just get spoiled immediately by a certain fact. I wouldn't say 2 things, but it's kind of hard to say 2 things because I guess 2 things. It depends on how you view a certain thing in the thing. How do I explain this? I don't know how to explain it without spoiling it or saying character names or whatever. It's basically like if to anyone who is aware of what happens in as to anyone's aware of Cold Steel 3, like, or 4, like, I feel like they would know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I guess the easiest way to explain is it feels like they didn't really hide it. Like, when they were promoting the 4th game, they just, like, they weren't hiding the spoilers at all. They're just, like, letting it be shown out there, like... It's like, okay, you guys have probably already experienced Cold Steel 3. I feel like this is not a spoiler for you guys, by the way. It's like... It's kind of like expecting the fans to have already seen Cold Steel 3, but it's like not being aware that, like, fans who have yet to finish Cold Steel 3... like, will be immediately spoiled by something. It's kind of the same with Cold Steel 1 and 2. From what I read, I didn't really see trailers, but from what I read, the trailers spoil... The trailers and the game's box art spoil the twist of Cold Steel 1 immediately. Like, doesn't even give players a chance to kind of, like... it's like to the players who kind of accidentally expose themselves to the sequels, like, kind of get spoiled immediately of this stuff. Thankfully, it never happened to me, but it's there for, like, people who would be spoiled, so... Also, I think I'm gonna grind here for a bit. Yeah, I'm starting to, like, distract myself. I'm just literally thinking of something just in my head, and then I just dozed off for, like, thinking about stuff. Also... oh, yeah. Okay, I'm just thinking of Trails again. Of course I am. And I've been talking about it, like, this entire stream so far. been streaming for 34 minutes. It's not that much time. Technically, the recording would say 30 minutes, but I started actual streaming like 34 minutes ago. I'm already on the 5th stage of coin collecting. I might as well collect these coins so I can... Oh my god, get the thing. Also collecting coins, so when the glory shop's unlocked, I can buy a bunch of potions. Gotta wait a while though, which sucks. I'm randomly thinking about something and I'm starting to distract myself from something else. Can I have this? Stop it. Okay, that's enough. Okay, let's see. Let's just put this on. Okay, time to go through this quest and skip through it because I've done this about like 3 times. And I'm way too used to this story. Okay, let's get rid of that. Basically, at the moment of this entire stream, I'm trying to level up this character so I can get it to do, the things. Alright, I had to click. Okay. I get a lot of XP from these quests, so it's good, but it's also kind of a pain. Where is this? Oh, usable until 12:03. Oh, come on. I hate this so much. There's literally no space to do this. Come on. And just respawn immediately. Why? Where's the... Yes. Anyways, what else am I saying? Because I wanted to say something about Cold Steel 4, and then I completely forgot, and just decided to keep quiet about random stuff for, like... Basically, one thing I wanted to mention is that I can't... I know I said this already, but I'm still not over how I reacted to, like, just seeing the very, like... Okay, when you start a game, you usually have, like, press any button, and then you press the button and see the options. Basically, when you do that in Cold Steel 4, one of the first pictures you see is that one picture. I can't say it because of spoilers, but it left me shocked. Like, I knew there was something about this game, about the fourth game, that will immediately leave you in surprise because of how it is. And now I know. I immediately knew what it was. Well, I mean, I know now because I've seen it, and it left me in shock because I was like, oh gosh. Given what happened at the end of the third game, it makes a lot of sense, but it's also really just... It's... How do I describe it? How do you describe that feeling? So I said it's like, it made me emotional, but it's really hard to say. Like, it made me emotional in the sense that, like, I kind of had an idea. Did I? Actually, no, I don't think I actually guessed something like that, but... It was shocking, for the most part. Like, you see it, and you're like, you get emotional because you're like, oh no. Because, especially after the end of the game, and you're like, where's this gonna go from here? And also, the reason, actually backpedaling a bit, when I, was watching the, okay, actually, before I even started watching the fourth game, like, I obviously had to watch a fan-translated playthrough because I could not, obviously can't read Japanese. Basically, I told myself I would watch up to the prologue, like the end of the prologue, or at least see the first hour. However, my curiosity led me to watching more than just the first hour of the game. I ended up watching about 20 hours of the game, right up to, like, a little bit into Act 2. And also, like Cold Steel 2, it pretty much is split into acts, not chapters, and goes from there. Like, different acts and different parts. Like, part 1 of Act 1, etc. Yeah. It's not a bad thing, it's nice to see that. And also, it does play differently compared to how Cold Steel 2 plays out. Well, obviously, one being, the story, but... just the way they showed it through the game itself was a nice touch. Anyways, I should probably talk about something else. Because another thing I would probably point out is just fan art and how it, like, kind of gave away some things that made me kind of put 2 and 2 together, but let's not talk about that. Oddly have nothing much to talk about other than that game, so 100 coins, 400 points. Okay, we get this, blah blah. want to skip this, but I need EXP. I'm gonna wait till these things spawn. I was hoping they wouldn't spawn on the ground. Is there any place where I don't have to lose EXP? I mean HP, not EXP. Like, yeah. Also, I'm close to level 196, so I'm trying to get there. There. Okay, I really need to think of what to talk about. Well, I'm just gonna figure out what to talk about. Well, as some may know, I am currently like creating like concept stuff related to a series I'm trying to work on. Trying because I barely have time to work on it. But it's something I do want to pursue at some point. And at the moment, I'm kind of designing characters, like, for the series. I already got, like, the names and kind of the basics down for each character, but the obvious last point I don't have is what they look like. So I'm currently working on, like, appearances stuff for them. And it's actually not easy because I'm always picky about like what the colors are. Anyways, yeah, I'm currently working a series, so although like while designing characters, I'm getting picky about what colors to use for each of them. Like their color palettes, like, you know, the color of their clothes, their hair, their eyes, all that stuff. Basically, I'm getting picky about my choices in that I am like... It's kind of like I look at it and I'm like, this color doesn't fit right with this character. And it goes on to an ongoing dilemma about like what should be perfect. Well, not really perfect, but like what fits well, and it's like, eh. The hardest struggle I had with it was, with this, is mainly, I have these two characters, they're twins, they're identical twins, and I've been trying to figure out their palettes for the longest time, because I made them identical, and I'm trying to figure out which color fits with what, and it's like, it drove me crazy for a few days. Okay. Let's do this quickly. Oops. Let's get to this. Please level up. Okay, I level oops. Level 96. Undo something else. Where's the button? Just do something else for now, because this quest line is starting to make me drain my HP so quickly. Let's see. Like a lot. Let's get rid of these extra items for now. Oops. No! I wish the glory shop was open though, because I want the coin. I want to buy the power elixirs. Of course, this place has like not enough burning field EXP. Have that skill. It's because the quick slots are minimized. Enable the thing again. There. I'm gonna at least finish this and then do something else on my other characters. I guess I could switch to my main, or actually no, I should probably show the other aftermath stuff for the other characters. I'm obviously not gonna do all the ones for like Cygnus Knights and you know, yeah, because that's gonna take a lot of time. There's no cooldown on this. I'm losing HP a lot. Yeah, I should probably switch characters at this point. Oh god. No, 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 no. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Right, I ran out of potions. I hate this so much. Okay, I'm gonna switch characters real quick. Because I'm probably gonna move a bunch of potions on her to this character. First I have to go to a place with a storage, and then go all the way back here. I have no potions. Also, this is what this part of Reeve looks like when you do the quest, Cygnus Knight. I think? Yeah, because it's... yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch characters real quick. I'm gonna switch to my main. Okay, put this on so you guys don't see me, like, switch characters. Although I had to check. Actually, let me check my other characters as well. I have so many characters. Oh yeah, like at some point I made it a goal where I would create one of each class in the game on a single server. Yeah, that's still in the works. I have yet to create, I think, at least two characters, I think. Oh, that was the random android. I'm not on my main character, I'm like on the different character. Oh, I have plenty of potions on him. I'm not gonna use them, though, so... Because I'm gonna replace his with power elixirs. I have so many power elixirs. They're all from events, though, so... Okay... Oops. I'm gonna switch to 2 characters real quick on this, so... It'll be a while until I get back to my character, so... Whoops. The maple... Where's the button? Because the maple relay kind of went done off screen. Okay. Okay, I know at the moment it's this be right back screen, but I will change it once I'm done with this. Had to switch to my 2 characters. Let me see if I could move some potions from my main, which is the highest level character I have on this account. I'm close to level 220 though, so at some point I will be able to do the Lacha lane, the place where the Lucid boss is, soon. Although I can't really continue with that yet because I have to deal with all the other stuff. Okay, yeah, I can I had to reorganize my inventory, no. Yeah, I'm on one of my other characters right now. Yeah, I think that's enough. I think about like 4,000 potions is enough. 4,000 potions. I have like 10,000 on my main for power elixirs. Like technically before the boss drops changed, I've been using like normal elixirs for healing potions. But then that happened, but however, to make up for it, they sell power elixirs at least 500 per day in event shops, which makes it so useful. So much useful. Anyways, I've changed characters. Back to the game. So I got these to use. And there's 4,000 of them, and hopefully they don't run out so fast. I logged out too, so... Oh wait, no. It carries over, I think. Okay, good. Where to go? I guess we could continue with this. What is this skill even for? All attacks and additional... Okay. Basically, higher chance of final damage increase or something. Okay, we got 4,000 potions. Hopefully they don't run out that fast. They have to last until the... I just want them to last until the glory shop is available so I can buy some power elixirs. And also, I want to keep leveling this character. I'm so close to level 200. So close. Go away. Also, I have a 2 times the XP coupon right now. Okay, let's hurry. They hit hard. Stop. Oh, the boss is gonna be ridiculous here. No. Why did I do this? Well, let's finish this quest, though. wanted to talk about? I feel like if I'm going to talk about this game, I would probably just continue to complain that I did not do the Tenebrous Expedition and you're missing out on the rewards. I missed out on everything last year. I'm sad. I wanted to do the finale, and if I knew, like, I would have streamed it too, but then again, I didn't really have a setup in planned for Maplestory 1 anyway, so. And yes, I will be calling this Maplestory 1 to separate it from Maplestory 2, because obviously I'm kind of still playing Maplestory 2. Of course, I know things have, like, slowed down drastically since, like, the launch, but I still kind of go on there from time to time, just not extremely active. Okay, part of me thought I was not on the setup for Maplestory 1, like, on my Streamlabs, but I was. Also, because I have two different ones for Maplestory 1 and 2, the second game, the Maplestory 2 one, is with my character in the bottom left corner. If anyone watched those VODs, they would know. However, the thing that's different from those VODs on my YouTube channel is that I changed the picture at some point. But I never streamed it with the new picture because I never thought of streaming Maplestory 2 again at some point. If I do, then you would see the new picture I put in there because I drew a new picture. The amount of times I've said that now, and it's making my tongue twisted. Basically, it's to match up my character's new look because the old look is not on my character anymore because I like the new look I gave her, which is very pink. Very, very pink. Extremely pink. I hate when the buffs disappear. No. Hope I'm not pressing the wrong buttons. And also, related to this game, the new class should be coming out. Yeah, it's going to come out on December 4th, I think. So that'll be exciting, and I will be streaming that, on Thursday. The day after it comes out. Hopefully there's no random maintenance in the middle of the day, so I can stream the game. Otherwise, I switch to art again. It's fine if I do an art stream, but I had to plug in the tablet, and that's gonna take a while. Because I had to unplug my mic and reset everything. Yeah, so, I forgot the name of the new class, but it's like, it's Korean? Okay, I don't know much about it, but I think it's based on Korean or Eastern Asia mythology or something. Like, I think it's based around those, like, Asian mythology or something. Eastern mythology? I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to say it's not like it's... I don't know. Basically, I think he's based on that according to... I don't know, it's been ages since I've read anything about this. Though I say ages and realize that it came out in KMS about... like half a year ago now? Like, in KMS? Basically, it's, he's part of this race, the anima race. And from what I gather, related to the anima race, I can tell that, like, it's not just fox, folk, like, the anima race is just, it's like all kinds of animals, and, the new class in particular, he's a tiger boy, so... Okay, I'm still leveling. Also, I can't wait to check out the new class. And as per tradition, I'm always gonna create, if it's like a canon class, like, you know... Actually, except for one character, I kind of... Actually, no, two characters kind of break away from picking the canon, like, more canon choice. Which is, you know, for example, like Mercedes in this game is, a female elf girl, woman character. Elf. Okay. Like, basically, and I create a character based on... It's basically why I'm kind of mixed, like, a lot of my characters are kind of mixed between guys and girls in this game. Because I'm more picking the canon options, of the characters. There has been a couple exceptions because I like how the female, avatar of the character looks than the male one, so... Okay, I'm just skipping through this, by the way. Okay, here. Basically, the point being of what I'm talking about, I'm gonna create a, like, for the new class coming out, I'm gonna create a guy, and, yeah, that's basically it. Kinda happy it's another Grandis class, though, because I do like the Grandis classes more than the actual classes that are more centered around Maple World. Okay. Okay. What the heck? Why is my character walked off the edge? This happens randomly. I don't know why. It's because I skipped a cutscene so quickly that I start to glitch out. Oh god. For the new class to come out, because whenever a new class comes out in Maplestory, I don't really focus so much on what it's about until it comes out in global Maplestory. And my nose. And a little trivia about that is it's kind of the reason why I kind of go into the classes like blind. And why I usually just randomly add points into skills, because I don't really care what the skills do. And that is something, like, whenever a new class comes out, or just in general when I'm playing a new class, I never pay attention to what kind of skills the character uses, the class uses, because I'm more interested in their story, up to certain levels. But I did try to level my characters up to 140 because it does get more Legion related stuff in this game. What the? Oh, my key's stuck. I hate that. Oh god, no, stop. I hate when my keys get stuck. Like, literally get stuck. Like, to the point that the button is, like, permanently pressed down randomly. Also, now that I think about it, I might be able to stream on Thursday. Although, yeah, I can't have a microphone in because, obviously, my family would be home. Because it's Thanksgiving in the States on Thursday, so... Drop to the ground. Dang it. And also, on a random note, I guess, I recently learned what drama CDs were. Like, okay, if anyone's, like, seen, like, anime stuff, obviously, like are familiar with the more, like, franchises out there, drama CDs are audio dramas, which is, like, basically like a story told through just audio. 90% of the time, or rather 95 or 99% of the time, they are never released in English. I know at least one exception out there, but other than that, I've never seen an audio drama ever be dubbed in English. They're usually almost always just translated in a script. And honestly, it's actually really disappointing because I've heard that the Trail series actually has their own, like, audio dramas. Drama CDs and all. But, oh, shoot, oops. I didn't accept the quest. Ips. Honestly, is that a bad idea? I'll figure it out. Oh god. The rocks are glitching out because I keep climbing so quickly. Anyways, like, I know that the Trail series has audio dramas. And one of them is related to... Oh god, that is bugged up dialogue. That dialogue was bugged out so badly. Everyone saw the dialogue just have random characters in it. Okay, back. Okay, regarding that, it's like, that's just so weird. Anyways, as I was saying about, like, audio dramas, drama CDs, stuff. Basically, the Trails has some of them, although sadly, it is not in English. I would know if it's in English if they said something. I don't know. I just know that audio dramas are never dubbed, so even if... Yeah. Basically, I don't know much about the drama CDs in a lot of franchises, but the one I know from Trails is related to Cold Steel, and it's related to a class trip that is not present in... Actually, to be more precise, oh god. It's mentioned in Cold Steel 1 that there was a class trip, but it's not in the game. They just said, like, it's described as, I'll tell that story another time, and by another time, they mean a drama CD, and drama CDs aren't really in English. I could do this much damage. There. Okay, a lot of story here, but I've done this like so many times. I don't want to read through it all over again. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of random, but if I'm... Okay. Hey, we done that quest. Don't need these. Get rid of this. Okay, we have done this quest line. Got a lot of EXP out of it. Ah. Oh god, no, 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 don't die. Okay. No, I am not in a mood to find another elite monster right now. I'm trying to think of what to talk about because my mind's drawing blanks. talking about before? I was talking about this game, and and again, my mind is surprising back to Trails, because I don't know. Just one thing that's also been on my mind related to Cold Steel 4 is how the voice acting is gonna go. I mean, I know it's gonna go great, but I'm like thinking about like one particular character. Of course, a lot of people know what I'm talking about, but well, they've seen the game, but I'm like curious on how the voice direction is gonna go during I guess certain phases of the game. Like, how is that gonna play out when it's in English? Like, a lot of us already have an idea because of obvious, like, already, like, present events in the series, but how is it gonna work out for, like, the current state of... I feel like I'm explaining the spoiler, but I'm really trying to avoid it as much as possible, but... like, I'm just, like, curious on how the direction will go involving the voice, voice acting for the character. It's also a reason why I want to wait for the game in English, because obviously the battle dialogue's never translated. Well, I mean, it's not translated in a fan translation playthrough, I mean. In English, obviously, you would know what they're saying after a battle and during a battle, kind of thing. You know, like how the characters, like when their turn is up, they say "my turn," like in a shouting voice or something. I keep saying things like that, like, or something. But I hope what I'm talking about is easy to understand, because I'm trying to not describe the spoilers too much, involving the end of the third game and also within the first 20 hours. Oh god, I almost died in the game. But I'm just like, I'm curious on how the voice direction will go, and I'm curious on what the dialogue the character says would be. I'm curious about the dialogue, like, during that phase, I guess. Like, given how much of a, like, just... how do I put this? I guess my reaction to it is, like, I'm concerned for the character and also scared that it's not gonna go well a lot. Like, it's gonna go horribly wrong. I guess that's one way I could put my reaction, like, it frightened me, but also made me concerned that nothing's gonna go well for this character, that they need help. They need help to, like, yeah. Well, to be fair, the entire Cold Steel saga arc within the Trail series is basically like this. It's basically the entire story is like this character needs serious help from like someone. Yeah, that's basically the entire Cold Steel arc of how I view it, because it's like this character goes through so much that it's like, oh, I felt that. Like, it goes through so much that they need a hug. Like, by the what is this class? The class I'm playing is Thunderbreaker. Anyway, so as I was saying, like, just seeing, like, up to the point I stopped at with Cold Steel 4, it's like, this character just needs a hug. Like, after everything they've been through. Like, they just need a hug. They need just, like, someone to be there, just let them cry or something. Technically happens in Cold Steel 2, but given what further happens in the series, the arc in particular, the character needs a hug again. Like, really needs a hug. Like, I know, I should probably have mentioned this a lot, like, whenever I stream, but, obviously I can't see it right now, but I know how I made the scene on OBS, but the bottom part of the screen is just saying what my main character is like the character I labeled as my main in Maplestory 1. So, yeah, I'm not always playing my main on Maplestory, obviously. Although I might be switching to my main soon, although I do want to do the other versions of the Aftermath cutscene on the other characters. Hey, stop hitting me. What was I saying? Was I and the whole thing I was talking about, it's just mainly all started because I was curious about how the voice direction will go for Cold Steel 4 when it's in English. Especially certain particular things that I can't really say. I'm kind of implying the spoiler, but I'm also trying to hide it at the same time, just in case someone wants to watch the Cold Steel series and figure it out themselves. Oh yeah, I was also talking about my reaction to this thing, but it's like trying to put it in a spoiler-free description because obviously I don't think a lot of people have seen Trails Kiseki series, so. And again, this has also come from someone who has yet to finish watching Sky and Crossbell Saga. Or even start watching Crossbell Saga, because it's not officially in English. And nowadays I more prefer to watch something in official localization more than, fan translation. Although, for the Crossbell Saga, it can't be helped because there's no localization confirmed for that game. Okay, there's quests, so I'm gonna suck those. I couldn't. Also, I'm trying to get this character to level 200 quickly so I could start this challenge. So I could start getting these awards. At least up to 215 because I mostly care more about getting the maple points than the other stuff. Also, my nose is bad because I'm always like, meh. Oh, there's so many characters. I have 43 characters now in Scania. And it's the exact reason why I'm not going to just simply switch over to a different one. Like, I do play Reboot. Kind of pointing that out there. I do play Reboot, but not so much because, well, yeah. Give me a second. have returned. And he just wants me to fight the mini boss, and I'm not gonna do that because no. Oh, it's still cooldown. Also, I forgot to start the thing because I haven't collected all the coins yet. I'm gonna start grinding on coins so I could improve the shop when the glory thing updates. Like when upgrading the shop is available on December 4th. So I could upgrade to Scout, I think, or whatever the next rank is. I don't know. Too lazy to check. Some my thoughts a bit on the series. Oh god, so many enemies. I still have a 2 times the XP coupon in my inventory, so that's... So... I think it shouldn't have expired yet, I think. Or it did. No, it expired already. I want to get another one. Okay, so I'm probably gonna get another one, so no one look at the screen. I have enough reward points, so I'm gonna get one. Where is it? I only have enough. There's only one left. Gonna get another coupon so I can start leveling like crazy. Hey. Didn't want you guys to see that. Can level a little bit faster. Oops, I forgot to feed the pet. There. Gotta no. All the loot. Anyways, oops. Dang it! I'm gonna loot the items. You know, now I think about it, I think that's the reason why I don't level up so quickly, because I rather loot all the items whenever I hunt enemies in this game. And now I'm just randomly thinking about trails again. This is, all my streams to date at this point is just me talking about trails because I'm like a little... It's like my current obsession at the moment, like the current series I'm obsessed with. I wouldn't say obsessed, it's more like got me interested, like a lot. And when I keep thinking about it, I'm actually kind of glad I got into it this year because I would have to wait even longer for a potential English release of the next game, which is the last in the Cold Steel saga. Although, I'm not sure if it's the last in the entire Trails saga yet. I could have sworn I read an article about there being another arc included in the Trails series. But that's all I know. Like, I think, like, I really don't know. I actually have to search it, but I'm actually scared of reading spoilers regarding the 4th game. Cold Steel 4. I may have watched 20 hours of it, but I don't know what happens next. I really don't. But, related to the series, I swore I read an article. I don't know if it was on a Discord server, like, or because I follow a server that has someone who's a huge fan of the series. And I do follow, like, some of the voice actors, and, like, some of the English voice actors, and also NIS America. And NIS America localized Cold Steel 3. They did not localize the previous games. They only localized Cold Steel 3 because of company changing or something. So also, if I'm waiting for news on the 4th game, I had to keep watch of their Twitter account for any news about it. But it just came out a month ago, and I really want them to announce Cold Steel 4 localization. But even though the localization team's different, like, well, I mean, different in terms of the company, it's still the same. Like, they actually got this, I guess, most of the same team who did the localization, so they could have accurate, like, you know, consistencies. Like, keep things consistent. No. Stupid. Trying to get out of here. Anyways, the point being, I think they confirmed that there will be a 4th saga arc within the Trail series, and I think there will be. I actually don't know. I'm probably also heard it on a playthrough as well. I really don't know the information. It's kind of blurry to me, but because it's been a while. But I swore I did read something about it. Like, they are planning another, like, arc related to the Trail series. And I think, and if so, then I think it also said it might be their last for the series in general. I really wish I read more about it because I actually don't remember. I know I read something around there, but not too much. Yeah, I do remember people talking about it on the stream. Yeah, now that I think about it, they did talk about it. I should probably change the subject. One more random recent news. I finally caught up with one of the animes I've been watching. And that would be Demon Slayer. To kind of point this out, I'm only watching the dub version because I don't watch subtitles. Because I always look away from the screen, and 90% of the time, I will miss more than, like, several lines of dialogue, so that's mainly my reason for watching dubs. next to. I prefer watching something in English because it's kind of like, if it's a visual novel, it's okay, but if it's an actual anime, it's like, you're mostly there to watch it, not read it. So... And, what else? I'm almost level 200. I hope I get to level 200 before I decide to end the stream. Because I want to start leveling in Arcane River. Also means I have to spend so much mesos on trying to get the arcane thing to upgrade. Which sucks! Because I hate it. I hate the arcane thing. I don't have the best equipment on this character because I mostly just power leveled my way through. Anyway, yeah, I caught up with that anime, and because I'm watching the dub, I'm only, obviously, am up to episode 7. Yeah, I love it, very much. Where's my... Oh, the water light dried up. Okay. I was like, where's the pet? It's because, yeah. Okay, and also I still had to catch up with a bunch of other animes because I'm starting to forget to watch them, like, not counting the one I just caught up with. What else am I watching on Funimation? There's 5 animes. I think one of them is, actually I don't think one of them's done. Point being, I'm watching a lot of anime, and I had to catch up with it so I don't end up having to watch like 20 episodes at some point. Also, I had to loot all these items now. So I could actually keep talking a bit on stream. I am looking forward to the new games that'll come out next year in 2020. And hoping one of them does end up being Cold Steel 4. Although we do have to wait a while because the 3rd game just came out in English a month ago. But I am looking forward to a lot of new games that's coming next year. And also, yeah, Yeah, and also the decade is almost over. Like, it'll be 2020, the 2020s soon. So that'll be crazy. And just to remind me that I'm kind of old. Not that old. Although by 2028 I will be 30, so that'll make me feel a bit old. Yeah, there is quite a lot of games I'm looking forward to next year. One of them being... I think they moved the release date to 2020, but... yeah, I think they did. But yeah, one game I'm looking forward to is Cygnus 2, and I will be playing it on stream. Just earlier this year, I played the first game. Although it's not blind, because I actually played it multiple times when I was a kid. But I only finished the game twice, like once when I was like in 2007, like when I was like 9. Yeah, I was 9 years old in 2007. Yeah, it was I was small in 2007, and the second time I finished beating Cygnus 1, the first game, was in 2013 when I was, I think, 14 years old. It was like way before my birthday, during that year. Yeah, so this year when I did a playthrough of Cygnus, it was the, it was the third time I've actually beaten the game. And I even wanted to try to 100% it, but there were some things in the game that were, like, ridiculous to try to 100% with. Because, like, one of them was trying to collect all the figments, and it was like, I had no patience for that. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. Oh god, my HP just drained. Let's go back real quick. Turn this quest. Yeah, I cannot wait until Cygnus 2 comes out next year in 2020. I don't know if they confirmed the date. Like, I think, well, not an exact date, but I think they confirmed around early 2020. Don't take my word for it, I actually don't know, but I think I've heard about it being somewhere there. Regardless of the case, it's coming out next year, and I will be doing a playthrough of it. Although, yeah, and also a problem about playing a game blind is you don't know when it's gonna end. You don't know when the stop point is. So, because like I'm thinking about it now, and, well, I got pretty lucky with AI and, Zonky Zero, I guess. Actually, a lot of games got pretty lucky with guessing when the ending, how close the ending is. But it's like there are some times where you where you're playing a game but you don't know how long the ending is gonna be, and you want to have it like fill up an entire stream session, like usually the average of how long you stream. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a trouble there. I can't wait for the second game. I know that there is a VR game that is actually canon to the story set between the first and second game. But obviously, I can't play VR. I clearly, obviously can't play VR. So, obviously, there's nothing going to be related to that on my channel. Related to Psychonauts. The Rhombus of Ruin? Yeah, that's what it's called. Psychonauts Rhombus of Ruin? Or, I don't know, something, it's underground. I don't know. Oh, no. Go away. Leave me alone, stupid enemy. Also looting all these items so I can turn it into quest. Already at level 90, 199. Yeah. Can't wait for a lot of games next year. And also there's the Hatsune Miku rhythm game that I really can't wait for to be released. It's gonna be on the Switch and it will actually be a rhythm game I can play myself. Because there is the Project D, the one on the PS4, but obviously I can't play that one because I don't own the PS4. It's like, I can't wait for it because I do love the rhythm games a lot. I've only played one of them and it's on the 3DS, but that's it. Let me go do this 100 combo kills first. Also, like, regarding the Cold Steel 3 and that I want to play at some point, it's disappointing that it's a PS4 exclusive at the moment. I think they do have plans to put it on PC and maybe Switch. I don't know if it's gonna be on Switch. Actually, if none of them are on Switch, then it makes sense they wouldn't put it on there. But like, there's a guarantee that they would put it on PC. However, from what little I know related to Cold Steel 4, is that there's like expanded dialogue, like more dialogue based on what you do in Cold Steel 3. It's kind of the same with Cold Steel 1 and 2, I think. I don't know how it works. It's kind of, apparently, from what I know, I feel like the ports do not like have it more intact, so it's a bit messy. I don't know. The details are weird for me because I really don't know. Basically, it's kind of the reason why I'm actually probably, when I play Cold Steel 3 and 4, it's all gonna be on console instead of PC, if it does come out on PC. Yeah, that is something. Almost. There we go. Okay. How far am I in this? Okay, it'll be 21 boxes soon. Leave. Okay. Let's go to the... Let's skip these enemies. Oh, I didn't finish the thing. Oops. I hunted all those enemies without... my foot. Keeps sitting on my feet. Oh, there's a quest here. Almost done with this. Also, I should do this every day so I could immediately upgrade the ranking when it's unlocked. Okay, for what I'm doing right now, I'm pressing 2 different keys. To kill this enemy faster. There. That was kind of an annoying sound to hear, but it got the enemy killed immediately, so... There we go. Got the maximum on the coin limit. Done. So if I'm right, the next rank is only 300 coins, so I just need to do these for like 3 days. This is gonna be my first level 200 Cygnus Knight. Insane! Also, for some reason, I just realized all my level 200s right now, except for one, are pirate classes. Actually, correction. Only how many? I only have 4 level 200 characters. This is gonna be my 4th one, and there's only like, it's basically, obviously it's my main, which is Angelic Buster, which is a pirate class. And then it's Ark, who is also a pirate class, for some reason. And it's also the what's the class called? I forgot, but it's one of the Warrior Explorer classes. I managed to get him to level 200 before the Tera Burning event in the past was over. Yeah. I'm starting to lose things to talk about. Because all I have on my mind lately is trails. And it doesn't help. It doesn't really help my case when I keep seeing fan art, and some of the fan art is related to shipping. Mainly. I don't want to say it because it's shipping and people are like, oh gosh, sometimes. Go, finally 100%ing that. I'm getting all the items for quest. Rocky mask. Okay, what's this about? So 28%. Eh. I already dealt with this one. No. We'll go back. And also change channel because I think I already defeated this Stumpy in this channel. Oh. There. Oh. I didn't realize the portal was so nearby. Okay, never mind. Forced to get this. Go away! There. Oh god, the text is like just like cut off. Okay, now let's go back. Almost level 200 on this character. I want to get the breakthrough event going already. Basically, I'm putting so much effort in this character so I can get the breakthrough awards, stuff. Oh, I see how it's gonna do it. Now I think about it. But how am I supposed to get to... I haven't even gotten a level 2 character to... Golems. Golems. Now let's do the masked enemies first. Go away! I still have an EXP thing on. Oh, I remember this. Oh, yeah, that's why it's 7%. Yeah, this map is where a lot of people will fight enemies on. We can just use it just to get this quest done real quick. Get to level 205 quickly once I start doing all that stuff soon. Oh god, no. Oh my gosh. Keep forgetting my HP. That is a lot of enemies. Loot. All the money on. Oh god. Ah, god, the game kind of like lagged a bit there and that scared me. Pretty quick. Okay, let's turn in this quest. Okay, good idea to wait for these quests so it could. I really should create thumbnails, more proper thumbnails for my early Maplestory videos. Or just videos in general, because I'm realizing that I need more creativity in those thumbnails. That's something I'm not going to be doing for a while because I keep being lazy, so... What was that noise? I know it's from the enemy, but that sounded weird. This is gonna be annoying. Also, on a separate topic, I've been... Oh yeah, I already said this like last stream, but I am watching like people play AI the Somnium Files. As people know, I already finished that game. So I'm basically watching people react to the twist of other events happening. I'm watching it all again and being able to see the foreshadowing. I won't spoil things, but like because it's the Ushikoshi game, whatever his last name is pronounced. I think his full name is Kotaro Ushikoshi. Like he worked on the Zero Escape series and also worked on AI, and if anyone's a fan of Zero Escape, they would be a fan of AI because it does work in the same way in terms of the flowchart and like plot twist stuff. And I am one of the very few people who played AI and picked the right path first, which is colored blue on the flowchart. Like, I did do that route first. Interesting enough, if anyone paid attention to what I say in my playthrough, I've actually commented to myself that I wanted to go left, but I ended up going right, and I was like, I'm not gonna change my choice. I made my choice. And I don't regret it, because what's interesting is that when I played the game, when I did that route, I pretty much figured out one of the reveals super early on. Mainly because of the key points of details. Like, in truth, I actually misheard some, like, of the story, I guess you could say. However, but it was more in the sense of, like, they keep saying this stuff. They said this particular line of dialogue and all that stuff. And I was certain that and it made me certain that this was the truth, like this was this fact. However, okay, I think some people know what ending I reached because I did Blue Path first, but okay, I don't have many views in the middle part of the playthrough on YouTube, the VODs, so not a lot of people would think I called it like super early on, but like when this certain thing came up and it kind of basically appeared to have basically dropped my theory, I was lost because I was like, I swear this has to be it. It's the only thing that makes sense, but nothing's adding up. And then as the game progressed, it turns out I was right, but I couldn't figure out the second half of the truth. Like, what was the missing piece kind of thing. And that's like one thing I really love about the game was because like it made me guess something correctly, but I couldn't figure it out. Oh god. I almost died in this game. But it made me figure out like something so early. I just find it interesting how it's always been in my head throughout the entire playthrough, and I was like trying to find I was trying to figure out how is it possible. And then you had the end of the game, and I was like, I basically well, I didn't really shout, but I pretty much said I called it. Like, I knew this was the case, because although I should have been a little more descriptive in what I meant, because, like, it was actually more like, the moment this certain reveal came up, I finally put it together. Although I couldn't figure out why was this the case, why... Okay, I can't say spoilers, because AI is really spoiler heavy, so I'll just say, like, I kind of pieced things together, but I couldn't figure out why this particular thing. Like, how the heck is this happening? It's more like character involvement, and you're trying to figure out how is this character here? Like, what is the motive here? Like, it's difficult to say. I can't explain it without spoilers. It's really spoiler, territory. Hey, time to beat golems. For the quest items. Oh dear. I should have waited a bit further before I did that. It's annoying. Loot the items. basically, I really like that twist. Like, in the game, the twist reveals and all that. I'm not gonna say what it is. Hopefully I didn't, because that's gonna be a problem. But I just love how I figured it out, but I was so stumped because they decided, it's like they threw a wrench in my theory and broke it. But I was still convinced that it had to be true, so I simply kept quiet. I think some people will kind of tell that I was thinking it. I don't think I said it out loud. Oh yeah, that's the problem with my playthrough. It's like, I figured out some things, but I never say it out loud. Like, it makes it seem like I didn't know what they were talking about. But I will admit that, like, during the ending, like, which is the final session of the game, when I played the game, which is that really long finale video on YouTube in my channel, on my channel, the VOD. But like, I think I was figuring things out, but I kept being confused about like the whole situation, you could say. That I think like you could tell that I was like confused, like, wait, what? Like even though like I had all this information, I still couldn't pinpoint it a little bit. But only because it was confusing my brain that, well, like Zero Escape, it makes your brain like cry because there was so much going on, and it's like, okay, so this happened and this happened and what? Basically, it's that feeling you get used to if you've ever actually seen a Zero Escape game. Because Zero Escape games make your brain hurt. Like, the reveals would be good, but then it makes your brain hurt trying to, like, put it together, like, with all the hinting, all the foreshadowing, yeah. There was one particular reveal I did not even pick up on. Like, every single time it was mentioned, I kept thinking it was, like, something normal and not unusual. Like, I kept thinking it's like, oh, this is normal. Because, yeah. Little did I know that it was actually much more significant than it let on. And that kind of showed it, oops. Oh, God. And that kind of showed itself when I played, when I did get to that part in the game where I was actually surprised and like kind of just trying to process the fact that I was like, wait, what? This was significant the whole time? Like, this was an important thing that I should have taken note of so much earlier on. I really did pass it off as something normal. I think if anyone, I don't know if it's like in my voice or how I reacted, because a lot of my own reactions are in my, like, I don't say it. I never say things out loud. But it's like, for that one twist, I was like, genuinely, like, forgot, didn't even take notice. I mean, I did notice, but I didn't really comment on it because I thought it was normal. I thought it was just like, there was nothing wrong there. And I'm still surprised that one YouTuber, well, he's mainly a Twitch streamer, but he uploads the VODs on YouTube. Like, he figured it out so early because he interpreted this thing in the game as, like, connected to it. For me, I did not connect it as that. I connected that, like, the screen doing that as sort of, as something else entirely, and I think I did mention it in my playthrough. Yeah, I think I mentioned it where I was like, is this ba-da-da-da-da? Also, I'm trying to avoid saying spoiler, so I'm just saying meh in replacement of the spoiler. But yeah, I kind of interpreted it as this one thing, and I'm more surprised it's just like, how do you interpret it as the other thing? Because I think the difference is I played a lot of... Okay. How do I put this? It is spoilers, but... I guess I could say this much. Okay, I guess I could say this much. Oops. That, yeah, I think I could say this much as long as it's not too much, but I'm definitely familiar with a few stories that involve memory. I won't say too much into it, but I am, like, familiar with, like, it's more like characters who have amnesia. And obviously in the description of the game, you know that the main character has it. Because he doesn't remember anything prior to a certain point in time. And, you know what? Let's just jump all the way there instead, so I don't waste mesos. It was just, yeah, he has amnesia. Basically, I'm familiar with a lot of amnesia, like, characters, or, like, stories about that it has a character that has amnesia, either as a main character, a minor character, or so forth. That I know what it means if a character's regaining memories, I guess. Without saying spoilers, that's basically the trope I'm trying to say. Why do we have to go all the way back here? It's stupid. Why? Well, time to struggle all the way back there. In all seriousness, I still don't get how this person figured it out. Or, like, kind of interpreted this one thing as it is. It's like, how do you interpret it as that? It's clearly this other thing instead. And it's like, it makes no sense. Again, that's probably enough about talking about the AI. I don't want to spoil too much of the game, just in case there are people who still want to play the game, but have not got into it yet. And it does contain massive spoilers, so I won't say anything else. My nose. Keep jumping back and forth for this quest and it's annoying. I'm also level 200. I should be able to get to this before I end the stream today, so. And also I have to do something because I want to keep working on concept designs for my own characters. And continuing the long hours of complaining that I am picky about what palettes I use when designing characters. Okay, let's see. Okay. Now, one thing that I've been kind of watching lately is, as random as it is, well, not really random, but it is kind of random for me, is watching shiny hunts in the newest Pokemon game lately. And I can't imagine myself doing a shiny hunting, anytime soon. Like myself, like trying to get a shiny in my own playthrough. Although thanks to watching a shiny hunting stream, I now got this like random tune stuck in my head. Because I've been watching this one streamer here on Twitch, like catch a shiny penguin thing. I feel like a lot of people know what I'm talking about, but I've been watching that stream. Well, he's already on the next shiny by this point, but I have that tune, that one tune he kept singing to himself while waiting to get a shiny. And it's like embedded into my brain, and I'm like, I can't get it out of my head. And it's like, oh gosh. That, and I can't unhear the sound of the penguin in my head, and it's annoying because it's like, oh god. Actually, honestly, I might be doing shiny hunts on my own time. Although, the thing is, if I want to do a shiny hunt, I want to do it when I'm streaming. Because it's easier to do it when streaming. Mainly because there's more benefit of just sitting and streaming it rather than just sitting by yourself and like kind of wasting so much time in your day doing it. Unless you have plenty of free time and really have nothing better to do, then yeah. It's just for me, like, I wouldn't, because I really wouldn't have much time to do that, in my personal time. Okay, it wants me to go back there, but I'll do that later. I'm gonna do this first. Oh god, what was that noise? They just all attacked at the same time and that freaked me out. Okay. This seems like a good place to start grinding. Let's go use this. I keep forgetting I have that skill, Echo of Hero. It's a 2-hour cooldown, but still. none of my other characters have done Arcane River yet. I mean, I did, but I didn't really finish the first area story on them yet. Why is this rain? Ah! Give me a second. Okay, now my phone is just telling me how to not waste power. Like, battery life. It's like, I don't need that. Basically, my phone's asking me that when it's charging. For some reason. Also, because it's also a newer phone, it doesn't, like, the battery doesn't deplete too quickly, so that's actually a good thing, because my old phone depletes real fast for no reason at all. Like, I could be done doing something so small, and it depletes, like, 50% of battery in, like, half an hour. Oh god, that was loud. Thinking about it, it would be interesting if I did play the Zero Escape games. Although, obviously, the problem about that is I know what's gonna happen, so it's not gonna be as fun. I mean, it would be fun to see all the foreshadowing, but for me to know everything already, like, and play the games, it's like, I don't see the point. Make sure I don't lose all my HP in this game, because that would be bad and I would just cry if I lose all my XP. Yeah, how about I don't jinx it? What's left is just to loot the remaining items for these quests. deal with that one. And it follows me. Great. The items. Okay, now I'm just randomly remembering something from the Zeroscape series. And I'm like, wish I didn't remember that from one of the games. It's like one of the endings from the game, and it's like, why? Get in the portal. Also, I'm almost level 200, so I'm hoping I get there soon. Come on. I had to walk all the way back. Great. Fun. Oh my gosh. Is it not easy to jump? Up there. Almost there. Literally, the EXP bar is so close. Okay. Let's go clear out our inventory. that is better. Let's get that. Okay, let's go do this thing real quick. Well, I just leveled up. Yay! I just leveled immediately just from doing that. I have so many points. Oops, I did not use them up. Let's get a little HP there for now. Cygnus. Hey! Oh no, is this? Force level 200 in my entire account. I know level 200 is apparently an easy goal to get to, but it's not. It really is not. I don't know why people say that. Wait, what are the points here? There. Also for set 2, and also this one is just gonna be solely just level 200s, but I'm gonna stick with preset 1 for obvious reasons. Actually, first let's go collect the coins from this real quick. It's gonna lag. Yep, lag, leave. Okay, I just need to collect those coins from that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, to collect the coins. I have so many coins. So I put it up there for more bonus EXP stuff. I should try to get more. I should try to get boss damage, and critical damage, but no. What does this metal look like? Okay, it looks like that. Okay. Oh yeah, I can open the box now. Here we go. Obviously that. Drop this one. To make sure I don't drop the wrong item, otherwise I'm just gonna cry. Not really, but I'm gonna be disappointed in myself. Oh no! I just realized how annoying this one is. Wants me to get 100 star force. That's annoying. I got an idea because I just used a level. Okay, we are good. We've done this so many times. I say so many times. This is the fourth time I'm doing this. I also. Just follow the point to where it's going. I love Temple of Time. The music's really pretty. Beautiful sounding. It's stupid. What's a weapon? Oh, I don't need a weapon. I just need. Well, time to sit here for ages and try to get something up in stats. Okay, that is done. Now let's continue. Okay. to do all this. But first, I had to go over here so I could get the quick access teleporting. I'm gonna try to see if I could at least finish the 5th job stuff today. Because I actually wanted to start drawing on my own time later. Hey, we're going. Okay. I'll save this one. At least this much. Okay. One done. Pantheon is the Magnus boss. Of course, I could just play the easy version, defeat the easy version of the boss, and get done with it. Just want to finish this and be done for today. It's already like 1 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. Oh, at least leave this place. Let's see. Where's the boss? Here you go. Can I just skip it, or do I have to do the quest? Okay, I can just skip the quest, I think. No, I had to do the quest. Okay. Well, it's pretty easy, though. Since I'm higher level, the enemies should be easy to defeat. Okay, blah. Yeah, very easy to defeat. Because this usually takes a long time to deal with. Of course, again, that's probably just me because I don't really spend money on this game. Okay, let's do this real quick. Oh god, yep. Dang it. This is annoying. only the easy version, so it's better than having to fight the actual difficult version of the boss. Oh god. No! No! What? Ow! Yeah. I remember when I did all this stuff on my Angelic Buster, like ages ago, obviously. Like, it was before they actually updated how the quests should be done, like making the stones, like gathering EXP in the stones was optional. Basically, when they first incorporated the 5th job in the game, it took, basically forced you to take 3 days to do it. Because with the stones here, they made it required to get them, fill them with EXP. Which was annoying, because even after you gain all the XP, you were forced to wait several hours until you're able to do it again. So I'm glad they changed that, and, well, they changed it where you could immediately start it and continue. And then they changed it to be completely optional, but you still should do it, because free XP. But it doesn't change the fact that it was quite annoying to deal with back then. I don't remember when the update came to global, though, now that I think about it. It's been so long. That's probably why it's been so long, I don't remember. Okay, done. Oh, to the dark tree. Oh dear, I know where this is going. And the second most annoying thing, having to do this. I hate it so much. Okay, basically it wants me to find a portal in the top here. Which is annoying. Yep. No. Yep, annoying is probably the best word to describe it. The most annoying thing is about like how these enemies are over-leveled. Although at least it's in one of the top ones. The worst part, it's kind of like Arcane River where they take away your ability to use potions. No. I really don't want to do this again in the future. Of course, this thing. Drink potion, drink potion, drink potion. Okay, not here. Just find a portal. Find it. This is an area that is with a boss. Ignore it. There it is. Oh gosh. Found it. Found the portal. Now let's get in it and be on our merry way. Finally found it. I hate this area. At least I can bear going through it. It's just annoying when you have an enemy that takes away your ability to use potions and... Yes, we're done. Finally, yes. Now let's leave. Leave, leave, leave. Yes. Yep. Job, Vansman. Got 3 skills. Ooh. Okay, so this is a passive skill. This is a damage skill. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, grants final damage, initial damage, number of attacks. Oh, here comes the problem. What point? I'll put these here for now because I don't know what to do with them. Yet. Also some node stones. Okay. Put one of them on for now. This one. Oh, these are all different. Let's put this one on for now. Temporarily. I skipped the tumble time stuff because I was lazy. Oh wait, I could just... Stop it. Okay, skip this. Okay, yeah, there's a video that plays, but it's kind of bugged out a bit because they didn't mute the background. Okay, first we should probably attack 10 of these enemies first. Okay, I will be ending the stream soon because I really want to stop for today. Oh no! Oh, shoot. No. Why is the game forces to do this immediately? Oh, this is fun. I don't know how the pets spawn. Not yet. I'll do that later. Tougher than expected. Much better. That was painful. Okay, we have done it. Finally, ready. Okay, now let's see what... I think I'm gonna end the stream today, now, right here. I need to sell this soon. Can't do it right now, because I have to leave and come back. Anything to get rid of? No, I'll just get rid of that. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here today. So, yeah. Finally got this character to level 200. My fourth one in this entire account. Yeah, my fourth level 200. So many characters I have, but only 4 of them are at this level. Well, a lot happened today. I was going to do more of the glory, like aftermath cutscenes, but I'm like exhausted, so I'm not gonna do any more today. I think I'll do it, I'll do more of them next week. I would do it this week, but Thanksgiving. And even if I stream again on Thanksgiving, yeah, there wouldn't be time. So, like, I wouldn't have the mic on, so, yeah. That's, yeah, because if I had the mic on and people are around, they would hear me, and even for an art stream, I can't make that exception, so it will be turned off when I stream on Thursday, if I stream. A big what if. Anyways, that'll be all for today's stream. A lot happened. I'll do more of the glory aftermath stuff next week. I will have to level up some of my characters because I think some of them have unique, more unique scenes compared to others. So I will be doing that. And I think that's it. outside of, I will be doing art streams now and then, and probably also play this game. No idea on what kind of playthrough I want to do next. Still deciding on that. I do want to play a Tales game next, but that really depends on my schedule, so all that's still left up in the air. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next stream.